I'm legally insane, and hidden behind these adult-sized diapers are games I regret buying. And it's not very often I regret buying games. I got plenty of bad games. This is not about a game being bad. That doesn't necessarily mean that I regret buying the game. I got plenty of bad games. Shaq Fu is one of my favorite games. Super Nintendo Shaq Fu, I'll play you and give you a whooping you never knew was even possible any day of the week. 69-0. You'll never touch me. You'll never beat me. You'll never touch me. I'm Shaq all the way. I pick nothing but Shaq. I don't pick any other character. I only play Shaq. Pit Fighter, I'll play Pit Fighter Super Nintendo version, which is the worst version ever made. I'll play that any day of the week. 2-player co-op, one of the best 2-player co-op games ever made. I'll play that all day. For a game to make it on this list, it's got to be special. There's going to be a very specific reason why I regret my purchase, because I don't regret purchases very often. This right now is episode 2 of games I regret buying. So let's find out what I got. First up, I have a very interesting tale to go with this one. This is Gallop and Ride for the Nintendo Wii. And I know what your immediate thought is, why the hell did you buy that? Because probably, a lot of collectors watch my channel and they're all looking at this and they just don't get it. Why would you? You would have known, or you should have known, that this was shovelware. Mint condition too, by the way. Hey, maybe that's why I bought it. Frig, man. Good case. As a matter of fact, that's proof that even the little kid that owned this game, the previous owner, they didn't even touch this game. Mint condition, kids game? I've never in my life seen a mint condition kids game until now, because I own other kids games too, and kids games are the absolute worst for maintaining condition. It's like these parents don't teach their kids to respect games. And the younger the kid, the more he or she does not respect the games. They just treat them like toys, really. They just don't get it. And I've picked up games. I bought a Nintendo Wii, and it came with like 20 games once from a lady here locally. I picked them up, and I kid you not, she took me into her backyard. The console and all the games were in a shed, like a tool shed, backyard tool shed, filled with dirt, spiders, spider webs, rats, mice, rat turds everywhere in this shed. And she handed me the bag of all the content. She had already pre-bagged it all up. Even the bag was dirty. All of the games were filled with dirt. It's like somebody took a dump all over them, smeared it off, smeared all the feces around, and then tried to wipe it off. That's what it looked like. I don't understand how. It doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Did the kids take the games because they knew they were bad and bury them in the backyard? That's really the only explanation for having games that dirty. But that's not why I bought Gallop and Ride. There is a story to go along with this one. Way back in 2015, maybe 2016, GameStop, otherwise known as EB Games here in Canada, was liquidating Nintendo Wii games. And I would go in there all the time because I was legally insane. Still am. Every day, almost, I was in GameStop, EB Games. And what I noticed is, well, one, that's where the very first time was that I saw this game. It was in the bin. And I vividly remember the price too. It was $14.99. And for whatever reason, and I was collecting Wii games back then because I knew now's the time. Got to get in cheap. You guys know I like to get in cheap. Go check out my Xbox 360's Prices series. 6.9 episodes. 69 games in total. On the dot. 69. I ain't playing around. I get in cheap. So I started collecting. I'm buying up all the rare ones. And I saw this game. I saw it in the bin. And I said, I've never seen this before. And it's THQ. I don't know what I thought maybe there's, I don't know what I was thinking. I wasn't thinking clearly. But I saw the THQ. I said, Gallop and Ride. It's got horses. I thought maybe this is a rare game. And I picked it up. I bought it. And then I went back like a week later, and they had multiple copies. That should have been the first sign where I realized this is not a rare game. If you got multiple copies in that bin, nobody's buying them at $14.99, that's a red flag. I wasn't thinking clearly. Because I went back a week later, and they dropped the price on the other ones. I think they eventually dropped it down to like $4.99. And I bought the other one. I bought 2 of them. I've since gotten rid of one. I sold it with a bundle. That's how you get rid of garbage games, by the way. You gotta bundle them up, because ain't nobody ever gonna buy this from you. Ain't nobody ever gonna buy this. Yeah, there might be horses in there that you can stroke with the brush. I played it. You stroke them with the brush. A lot of, good, strong, sexy looking horses. But ain't nobody gonna buy it. They don't know about the horses that you can stroke with the brush. They don't understand. So I bought 2 copies thinking it was going to be rare. That was the dumbest decision I ever made in my entire collecting career. This game was never going to be rare. This game sucks. Except for the stroking of the horses with the brush. So the game's worthless. I lost money. I can't believe I paid $14.99. What a scam, too. I got ripped. They should have never even had it up for that high of a price. I bought a couple of good games. I got a couple other little hidden gems and whatnot from them when they were liquidating. Next up, we got Elmo's Letter Adventure N64. I paid top dollar for this one, guys. I think I paid, after taxes, we're looking at least $20 Canadian. At least $20, and this was a couple of years ago. Might have even been around 2020, 2021 at the latest, that I paid top dollar. $20. And I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, holy hell, man, you got Elmo's Letter Adventure? That game's a hard game. That's what I was thinking, at least. I thought, I know that game's going to be hard, but I thought I'd be up for the challenge. I picked it up. I said, let's go take it home. Let's give her a go. I'm ready to spell I'm ready to learn how to spell cat. What is it, K-A-T? Let's give her a go. Put it on hard mode even. Now there's easy, medium, and hard mode. But let me tell you, start on easy mode. 3 different mini games too. Like, they put a lot of effort into this game. 3 mini games. They didn't just do 1 mini game. They gave you 3. And you get to be Elmo. Very difficult game. I've never been able to beat it without using the Game Shark. And it's just too difficult for me, so I do regret purchasing it. However, that said, I'm still practicing. And I have a goal, and I'm not even exaggerating. You guys think I'm lying? I'm not lying. I'm going to speed run this game. And I will become the world record holder. There is a website that tracks speedrun times. My goal is to become the top dog. Now, I will settle for top 10, but we're aiming for number 1. Elmo's Letter Adventure. Check it out today. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. I'll have a link in the description below to episode 1 and all other subsequent episodes as I continue the series.